जय जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम
जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम
श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम
श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम
श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम श्री राम ओम श्री राम जय राम ओम
श्री राम
Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram
Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai
She, not missile.
Then during the
She Ram Jai Ram
during the quiz it will be required then.
Till it be there.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om
Shri Ram Jai Ram
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om.
Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Hari Om to everybody.
I know grandson.
After a couple of days break, we are again back to Gita Touch in daily life. Chapter number 5. I think we have covered 4, no? In chapter number 5, the Lord harmonizes two seemingly opposite paths. எது அஞ்சு முடிஞ்சதா In chapter 5, the Lord harmonizes two seemingly opposite paths, sannyasa and karma yoga, renunciation of action and selfless action. Arjuna, still unclear about which path leads to liberation, is gently guided to see that true renunciation lies not in abandoning action, but renouncing the ego and attachment towards the fruit of action. A very important point for sadhakas like us. Not abandoning any action. Whatever comes to our Lord, we take it. The only thing is we don't initiate it. Or when the prompting comes from within, we can involve in activities provided we do not identify with the ownership. Because if the prompting is there, we have to act, that's all. And we are not worried about the results. Not inaction is not meant. Creativity and productivity, that should be there. The only thing is it is facilitated by him, it is rooted in him, rooted through us. This sort of mental balance should be kept. Then every activity is okay. The me and mind factor. Otherwise we may get confused. This chapter shows light on the inner detachment that transforms ordinary duties into liberating acts. Whether one chooses the path of renunciation or engagement, it is purity of intention and absence of self-centered desire that sanctify the journey. Ultimately, the Lord reveals that one who sees action in inaction, and inaction in action, who remains inwardly free, outwardly active, is truly liberated. Our experience shows that whenever we get a prompting, and when we are following the prompting, we will see mysteriously what is to be needed is also provided. Mysteriously. This chapter invites us to refine our actions in the crucible of self-awareness, offering each act as worship and living in the world without being bound by it. Does anybody remember any word of Papa when you read this?
Second chapter. Papa guide us.
Once a thief comes and steals all his properties, next day the people will come and ask, Rama has come and
The ಸನ್ಯಾಸಿಗಳ ಕ್ಯೂ
Any other one?
இந்த சன்னியாசி சுகமில்லாத போது சரியாக்கிட்டு அவர் சொல்லுவாரு நானெல்லாம் பண்ணினேன்.
But his own words are there, very clear. Spirituality that cannot be applied in actual life is no spirituality. God is in the world and is acting through every one of us. God realization does not mean disappearing into some unknown realm beyond the world. True spirituality consists in our living in this world, moving in it, serving all beings, all the time being conscious of the divine within us and everywhere around us. True spirituality, not abandoning any action. True spirituality consists in our living in this world, moving in it, serving all beings, all the time being conscious of the divine. So this chapter invites us to refine our action offering each act as worship and living in the world without being bound by it. True renunciation is inward, not in giving up action, but in giving up attachment to the result. Be a doer without being a claimant. Be a doer without being a claimant. Both renunciates and karma yogis reach the same goal. What matters is purity of mind. Choose the path that suits your nature, but walk with it with selflessness. To somebody, the priority will be contemplative life. To somebody, it will be involved in daily activities. So there is no hard and fast rule here. So we will not belittle those who choose to be away from the activities. That's why he specifically choose the path that suits your nature, but walk it with selflessness, that's all. Equanimity is freedom. A person who sees friends and foes alike is truly free. Treat all with equal vision, the hallmark of wisdom. Peace comes from surrender. Those who free from the desire and ego dwell in lasting peace. Let go and let peace find you. Let go and let peace find you. Self is the true refuge. A realized one acts but remains untouched. Be in the world, but not of the world. The sense of I do binds, seeing actions as nature's play freed one, drop the doership, witness the dance. Freedom is not escape, but inner stillness. The truly free remain untouched amidst all. Stillness is not inaction, it is pure awareness in motion. Wow, beautiful. Stillness is not inaction, it is pure awareness in motion. Slokachar. Oh, we have gone through this. Breathe alone. Okay, now we will go to sixth again. The moment we come to know this Preeti, then we remember.
Swamiji, action and awareness. Action with awareness.
Action,
Awareness.
action, awareness. Action,
In awareness.
In awareness.
In
Actually,
awareness.
in action.
Awareness in action.
it is pure awareness in motion.
Motion.
From the awareness, consciousness, it is, the motion is viewed. That means detached reference. Witness consciousness also. You are doing outwardly. Outwardly is an action emanating from you, but you are not the witness consciousness. So you are not bound by it. You are not engaged now. You are not action. It is pure. Stillness is not inaction. Stillness, it is pure awareness in motion. That means you are aware, no? You are aware.
Yes.
Then one has to reflect. Verbal or textual meaning will not give us anything. The moment we hear this, we close up.
No, they're
The
talking.
sentence Tamil Swamiji.
The sentence, she's talking in Tamil.
Tamil
She's
The
saying in Tamil.
stillness இருக்கு இல்லையா அது தமிழ்ல சொல்ல சொல்லுங்க.
Yes, Abhiti?
Stillness is not
Stillness is not inaction.
Sentence she wants in
awareness in
Tamil.
action.
Sentence she wants in Tamil.
Okay.
Translation.
Okay, I do that. Okay, I will try. I will try.
Awareness in motion புரியல Swamiji.
Huh?
Awareness in motion புரியல.
நம்ம அல்ல touch.
Start thinking. And you will start automatically. You be in the stillness, then you will know what it is. Suppose you try to understand again verbally, it is opposed to stillness, you know. It's only a knowledge. So that's why we said the moment we hear that, we must try to reflect. Because when I identify myself with the stillness, will I be there to tell that it is stillness? Think about it. All these things all these words they are giving only so that we try to reflect what is stillness, and we will try to know what is it. Because it is awareness, And don't break your head with that. If it doesn't come, don't, but try to get stillness. Ramnam should enable us to get a glimpse of that stillness. That also we should keep on hammering. We are chanting Ramnam, but are we moving towards stillness? Papa's words, please kindly remember. Utterance of God's name is to make the mind ultimately still, free from all thoughts. It is in the stillness that you know and realize God. So stillness is the way. Utterance of God's name is to make the mind ultimately still, free from all thoughts.
மனசு ஸ்டில்லானா ஒரு இடம் இருக்காது. அந்த உணர்ச்சி உங்களுக்கு வச்சுக்கோ, நம்மளை மற்றவா என்ன செய்தாலும் தெரியாது, ஆக்ஷன் இருக்காது. மனசால் அங்க மனசு இருக்காது.
அனுபவம் இருக்குமே,
அனுபவம் இருக்கு.
சொல்ல முடியாத
அனுபவம் அனுபவம் தான் அவேர்னஸ். அப்போ மோஷனஸ் ஒன்றும்
அது என்னன்னா
காயினாக்காது.
அப்போ என்ன நடக்குது புரியுமே. அப்ப என்ன நடக்கிறதுன்னு புரியலையா,
புரியும்.
அது சொல்ல முடியாது. அப்ப என்ன நடக்கிறதுன்னு புரியலையா, அது ஒரு மோஷன் மூமெண்ட். அதனால அது அது இப்போ இந்த இன்டெலெக்டை வச்சுக்கிட்டு we may not be able to understand. So when we reach that stillness, we know that, oh, when you open this, we find the letters. Whiteness is stillness. These are all the thoughts.
பேஸ்
அங்கே இதுக்கு மேலே சொல்ல முடியாது இல்லையா. ஒயிட்னஸ் தாட்ஸ் ஃப்ளோட் ஆகிறதா இல்லையா, அது மோஷன் தானே. This chapter, very sixth
chapter we are in.
Dhyana Yoga. So many people, somebody names it as discipline against
Atma Samyama Yoga.
Samyama.
Atma Samyama.
So somebody names it as Atma Samyama, discipline.
Meditation.
But originally it's Dhyana Yoga. Because there exhaustively he talks about how to lead to this stillness. This chapter leads us inward, revealing the silent power of discipline, detachment, deep contemplation. While the earlier chapters emphasize selfless action, here the Lord shows how such action, when refined further, culminates in meditation, the steady absorption of the mind in the self. Normally, to understand, Mahatmas use the what is it called, top bumper. When it is put, even though it has gone from your hand, still movement is there. But and when it is running fast, suppose you will not see that it is running.
Even fan blades also.
You will not see that. So you can say stillness in motion, something like that, Stillness in motion or motion in stillness. So the steady absorption of the mind, so and so. The true yogi, as described here, is not one who merely renounces outer action, but one who transcends the ego in every action and thought. The highest among them sees all beings as the same, rejoicing in the welfare of others, resting on the joy of the self. Through gradual withdrawal from sense cravings, equanimity in gaining laws, and single point of focus, the seeker learns to refine the mind into a calm, steady flame. This chapter assures us that no sincere spiritual effort is ever lost, and even a little practice moves us forward on the path of inner union. Above all, it culminates in the Lord's touching declaration that the one who loves him with faith and devotion, even amidst life struggles, is the dearest of all yogis. insights. True renunciation is inner detachment, not outer withdrawal. Perform your duty without clinging the result. Self is both friend and foe. Balanced living is essential for spiritual progress. Meditative mind becomes like a steady flame in the windless place. Withdraw the mind gently again and again from distractions. The yogi sees all beings as the same. No spiritual effort is ever wasted. This is one of the best. No spiritual effort is ever wasted.
स्वल्पमप्यस्य धर्मस्य त्रायतो मृदुर्मय.
Salpamapyasya dharmasya, he says.
Are you there? Nagi Kalyana Kashchiti, Durgatim Tata Gachati.
Loka number
40. Any action, when we dedicate to Him, no spiritual effort is ever wasted. Even a little practice protects from great fear. This, you said, what do you say?
स्वल्पमप्यस्य
Swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate paramaya. The seeker continues from where he left off, even in a future life. Among all yogis, the one who loves me with unwavering devotion is the highest. And we'll come to that later, okay. On June 5th, 2024, a renowned American astronaut Sunita Williams, alongside fellow astronaut Butch Wilmore, embarked on a journey to the International Space Station. What was meant to be a 14-day mission soon transformed into a test of human endurance and spirit, as technical issues kept them in orbit for an astonishing 9 months. 14 days and 9 months, just imagine. Far from home, with physical strain mounting and uncertainty looming over the safe return, Sunita faced the challenges that few on earth can imagine. Yet, all through the isolation, Sunita endured with remarkable composure the physical demands and the psychological toll of waiting in the vast silence of space. She has often spoken about her love for the Bhagavad Gita, calling it her favorite book and even carrying it with her own space mission. In those months of uncertainty,
Chapter 6 or 5?
6.
Sloka 5.
others.
Sloka 5.
Sloka 5. Chapter 6. Sloka 5.
Sunita endured with remarkable composure the physical demands and the psychological toll of waiting in the vast silence of space. She has often spoken about her love for the Bhagavad Gita, calling it her favorite book and even carrying it with her on space missions. In those months of uncertainty, the timeless teaching of Gita became more than just words. They were a source of unshakable inner strength. Sloka 5 from chapter 6 deeply resonates. Uddharet atmanatmanam natmanam avasadaye atmaive atmano bandhu atmaive ripuratmanam. Elevate yourself through the power of your mind, not degrade yourself, for the mind can be the friend, also the enemy of the self. In the confined quarters of the space station, with no comforts of home and no certainty of return, Sunita found contentment not in external circumstances but within herself. She let go of anxieties and desires, focusing instead of on her duties in the present moment. When faced with the unknown, whether in the vastness of space or the challenges of daily life, the greatest power comes from within. Bhagavad Gita's teachings remind us that by letting go of restless desires and anchoring ourselves in inner contentment, we can endure and even thrive, no matter what the universe brings our way. So the fortitude, Tirthi, in Sanskrit they say Tirthi, capacity to bear, Even a small thorn, we make such a big fuss, A cockroach or a lizard. Just imagine. So this is one of the qualities, fortitude. Reflection. After a decade of relentless deadlines and mounting corporate pressures, Raj found himself worn out physically, mentally, emotionally. The constant noise and demands of his job had drowned out his inner peace, leaving him feeling disconnected and drained. Many used to come here, sabbatical. Recognizing the need for change, Raj made a bold decision. He took a 6-month sabbatical, stepping away from the buzzing office to embark on a journey of self-renewal. During this time away, Raj traveled to quiet mountain retreats, meditated at sunrise, poured his thoughts into writing. In the silence and solitude, he rediscovered a sense of calm and clarity that had long eluded him. Free from distractions, he reflected deeply on his life, reconnected with his core values, found a renewed sense of purpose. When Raj returned to work, he was transformed. Stress no longer overwhelmed him. He tackled the challenges with a calm mind and a fresh perspective. His colleagues noticed a change. Raj was more focused, creative, compassionate than even before. The time spent in solitude had not only healed him, but also made him a source of inspiration for those around him, becoming a living example of the teaching of Shloka number 10 of chapter number 6 of the Bhagavad Gita. Yogi Ujjita Satatam Atmanam Rahasistitah Ekaki Yatachittatma Nirashira Varigraha. Let the yogi try constantly to keep the mind steady, remaining in solitude, alone with the mind and body alone, with the mind and body controlled, free from hope and possessiveness. Parigraha, aparigraha. Ekaki atachittatma nirashira parigraha. By seeking solitude and practicing self-discipline, he was able to quiet his mind, let go of attachment, return to his duties with deeper awareness and balance. Like the yogi described in the Gita, Raj found strength, clarity, renewal in inner stillness. Raj's journey reminds us that real transformation often begins in silence. When we dare to pause, reflect and listen to the quiet voice within, that is called silence. What is silence? Pause, reflect and listen to the quiet voice within. Moderation. In a quiet village, there was a nursery famous for its lush, healthy plants and vibrant flowers. Visitors would marvel at how every sapling, from delicate ferns to sturdy fruit trees, seemed to thrive effortlessly. Curious guests often asked the gardener for his secret. The gardener would smile and explain, it is not a single ingredient, but the careful balance of all elements that brings life to this journey. Each day he would test the soil, ensuring it was neither too dense nor too loose. He mixed just enough sand for roots to breathe and added manure in measured amounts to nourish growth. Watering too was an art. Too little, the leaves wilted. Too much, it would rot. He watched the weather, adjusted for the season, observed each plant's unique need. The gardener knew that excess or deficiency of any one element, soil, sand, manure, water, could stunt the growth or even kill the plant. Only through harmony and moderation could the nursery flourish, bursting with color and life, as taught in Shloka 17 of chapter number 6 of the Bhagavad Gita. Yuktahara viharasya yukta cheshtasya karmasu yukta swapnava bodhasta yogo bhavati dukkha. He who is temperate in eating, recreation, working, sleeping, waking, attains yoga which destroys all sorrows. How practical, no?
What is the caption of this?
Caption చెప్పు. Caption.
Caption. Caption is moderation. Just as the nursery flourishes through the right balance of elements, a person's well-being and spiritual growth depend on moderation in all aspects of life. The Gita teaches that balance is the key to flourishing, whether in a garden or in life. By practicing moderation and harmony in all we do, we create the conditions for true growth, happiness, inner peace. So many things well up in our mind. Slogan number 98, stillness. From a modest cycle repair shop in Madurai, Sri T.V. Sundaram Iyengar envisioned and launched South India's first rural bus service in 1911. His unwavering commitment transformed this humble beginning into the expansive TVS group, exemplifying how a calm and focused mind can turn vision into reality. Art, music, creativity arise from the curiosity of a calm mind. Many intuitive prompting, we get when we are alone, when we are quiet. Suddenly, when you are walking alone, suddenly some flash will come. Because the mind is, he says receptive, it's not receptive. Mind is still allowing the thoughts to come, not allowing the me thought to come, allowing the thoughts to come. You will find, it has come. And you will realize you have not done anything. It came. Art, music, creativity arise from the curiosity of a calm mind. A raga or a painting is born in silence. Today, forenoon, when an incident happened, just we were remembering so many things. We have been prompted to have a small, quiz program. Those who are interested, they can come at 5 o'clock. With children, 10 children. We have no idea about this program. Okay? That too in Malayalam. Based on Bhagavad Gita, same chapter, incident. And no idea, absolutely no idea. We have not conducted any quiz program so far. But mysteriously, it's one by one that is shaping. But we have to withdraw from our usual activities. We sat in information center, okay? Sridharan sat in the solitude in near office. He came out with 10. You are also able to do 10. How does it come? Then your body is teaching us. You withdraw from your hand, allow the mind to become. Suddenly it comes. Every day he is showing all these things. And if the brilliant mind goes and catches, we are the losers. So this theme is beautifully, Sundaram's inspiration for the venture would have come from a similar calm and collected mindset. Otherwise, from automobile, it was a distant reality in India at that time, 1911. Because even in 1950s, we have travelled in bullock cart. In Wayanad. Bullock cart. That's even, cycle is a rare one. Only it is all reserved for little money to give. And we have to walk. then buses will be there. That's one or two or three buses. To reach that bus from our remote, we have to walk. So when, as children, when elders, they engage this, what do you call this? Bullock. Out of curiosity, we also get into it and enjoy the art like this will be there. So the concept, just imagine. And in Madurai, from Google Baba said this, 1911 he has started this. Nobody can visualize, So Sundaram's inspiration for the venture would have come, that's what we feel, from a similar calm and collected mindset. This theme is beautifully echoed in 19. Yathadipo nivasasto negade sopama smritaha yogino yatachittasya yunjado yogam atmana. When there is no, here suppose you now put the candlelight, because there is no evening. It is there. But if it is there, it will lose. So the mind, when it is still, there is outpourings, it comes out. A balanced person's mind is like a steady flame, calm, focused, untouched by distraction. Such stillness comes not from suppression, but from inner mastery. When disciplined through reflection and contemplation, the mind taps into deeper intelligence. A still mind does not stagnate. It creates, transforms, channels thoughts towards higher purpose. How Gita comes to our a dynamic life. Slogan number 25. Ridhima entered a renowned music academy, her heart filled with dreams of becoming a great teacher one day. But the path was anything but easy. Each morning she practiced her scales, sometimes repeating the same note for hours. Mistakes were frequent, fingers stumbled, her rhythm faltered, her confidence wavered. Yet, she did not give up. Guided by her teachers, Ridhima patiently corrected her errors, revisited the basics, learned to listen deeply. Some days, progress seemed invisible. On others, a new skill would blossom. Over the years, Ridhima's mind and hands grew attuned to the discipline. The music that once felt foreign became a natural expression of her inner self. Eventually, students began to seek Ridhima's guidance. She taught them not just techniques, but the value of patience, persistence, humility. She reminded them that mastery is not a sudden leap, but a gentle unfolding. Step by step, mistake by mistake, lesson by lesson, just as pointed out in slogan number 25, Shanai Shanaya. Shanai Shanai Rupam Purvam Shanai Shanai Rupam Ramet Buddhya Dhriti Grihidaya Atma Samstam Manakritva Na Kinjit Avi Chintaye. Shanai Shanai Ruparamet Shanai Shanai Ruparamet Buddhya Dhriti Grihidaya Atma Samstam Manakritva Na Kinjit Avi Chintaye. Little by little, let him attain quietude by the intellect held firmly. Having made the mind establish itself in the self, let him not think of anything else. See, some slogas, directly connect to our life. Directly. Everybody can go back to their own life. Right from the alphabets learning, right from the tables learning, we can understand. Right from the, I don't know now, previously, every day homework will be there, everything. And then every 3 months, monthly test will be there, quarterly test will be there.
Tuition test.
On those days, we were cursing those tests. But now we understand why the test. To purify. Step by step, mistake by mistake, lesson by lesson, the unfolding takes place. Reaching journey to mastery was gradual, patient. So too is the path of inner mastery. Mastery, whether in art, science, or inner world, comes not from pressure, but from patient, consistent effort. As the Gita reminds us, progress is made little by little. With steady resolve, gentle guidance, until both skill and realization are attained.
What is the caption, Guruji? Caption for
Guidance. Guidance. Discipline.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಬಳಸಿ
Discipline. Moderation. No, this chapter only talks about discipline, moderation. How to bring it out. We get stuck with, some slogas talk about how to sit quiet, vertebral column erect, concentrating on this. We lose all these things. That means we have to see the whole thing. Rajesh, a humble, hard-working father, supported his family on a limited income. When his son Anju, studying in 8th standard, blamed his current school for poor performance, insists on transferring to a new school 10 kilometers away. Rajesh quietly arranged the transfer despite financial strain. After a few months, Anju realized the issue was not the school, but his own lack of focus. He admitted his mistake, and Rajesh gently advised him to complete the year, return to his old school. Anju did so, passed his exam. Without force or reproach, Rajesh's quiet support helped Anju discover that true progress lies in disciplining the mind. A lesson reflected in Gita, which speaks of gently bringing the wavering mind back under control, as pointed out in 26. Yato yato nischarati manaschanchalamastiram tatastato niyamyet atmanyeva vasham nayet. Whenever the restless and unsteady mind wanders, one should gently bring back, gently, not pushing, under control, and focus it on the self. The mind tends to seek change in the outer world, when what is really needed is inner discipline and focus. Rajesh understood this well. He did not correct Anju harshly, but gave him the space to realize the truth himself. Rajesh's quiet wisdom helped his son turn distraction into direction through gentle self-discovery. Today we will close it early because of the
Children club.
quiz program. And this space, I think we are having it here. This particular guidance, giving space. Anybody remembers the video?
Rowdy.
Class of rowdies.
Class of rowdies.
Class of rowdies, correct. Class of rowdies. Class of rowdies, I don't know where it is kept.
In the PPTs and video clips.
PPT and tracking.
No, he didn't like it. You can give such a subtitles only that will come.
Tomorrow again show it will, I thought you will say, I have kept it somewhere here, easily accessible, but somehow we are not getting it. Class of rowdies.
This is in the PPT. We have to put the videos up.
I am only going to the,
This is in the PPT folder.
no,
No?
PPT and video are one.
Into the same, but we separate.
Tomorrow will be because children club.
Last time I wanted to show and they kept it separately, but now PPTs and videos.
Now in this, you're in the root file coming. You're on the root finder. Here, now in this, here's your search. Put, subtitles are rowdies. ROWDs. With subtitles.
Not clear.
Yes, you can see that.
Make it louder.
Classroom. New teacher setting. Time.
Can you increase the volume from here?
Certainly, yeah.
If you shake the mouse, it will come back. Don't shake the mouse out.
Just watch. Don't be guided by anything. The first day she knew Krishna. Everybody has dropped it. Frustration.
Samji, don't shake the mouse. If you shake the mouse, that bar will come down. Don't shake the mouse, Samji.
This is the one. Can I ask you something? The class of rowdies has really changed. How did you do that? I have not done anything. I just created a space. That is important. Previously, she was doing, but she created a space. In this particular sloga, we are talking about space.
Yes.
The rest of the things you can see tomorrow. That means, in this chapter, in this sloga, we give space. Difference of meaning comes because I don't give space. When I give space for the opponent, then I will hear. Not that we are going to change immediately, but when we keep on thinking, we will give them some space in our heart. It's a beautiful word. Even when somebody is quarreling, the quarrel comes because you don't give space. You are right, he is wrong. And we have more about tomorrow. Tomorrow is? Tomorrow, yeah. Okay then. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram 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 Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Ram. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Hari Om to everybody.
Namaskar, Swamiji.
Namaskar. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Namaskar, Swamiji.
Namaskar.
Pranam, Swamiji.
Pranam. Do we need this? Parama. Do we need this?
You need the cable?
Okay, let it be here.
Okay. Something water.
Let it be there.
But you have to get down, no?
5 o'clock, you cannot come. You are, you are welcome to. Cordially invited, all are cordially invited. It will be nice, watching the students interacting.
Stillness.
Oh, you're keeping the whole thing like that way, directly. Oh.
Device method.
Oh. Okay.
You don't have to be conventional.
Oh, okay. Swamiji, the wireless mic, I'll leave it here only?
Assistant quiz manager.
Acha. Then he has to carefully bring it back and give it to me.
You cannot come if you are free. 5 o'clock.
Do you all need wireless the thing, mic? No, na? I'll take it back.
Yeah.
Swamiji won't be talking.
No, Swamiji.
Okay. Then the wired mic is here. Not connected. You can just connect it off. Yeah, this one. Just connect it to the first one. The stand is there. The stand is here. In that one. Joe, you definitely don't want? I'll take it?
No,
Okay. The TV, you need to keep the TV on? Okay.
You just have to open, right?
Just have to open. Yeah, in case it goes off, like this. Now, suppose in between it goes off because you're not using it and it goes into standby mode. All you do is just switch off once and switch it on. Then the standby TV which goes into standby will come back on. Okay, thank you. I don't know. Oh, maybe he wants to drink later on. After he finishes drinking, give the flask back to me. Huh? That is mine. Oh, she did not stop it. Where did she go? Chandrananda.
She's giving
Inside.
I think snacks to someone.
I don't know how to stop this. After that, you can put it inside that cupboard.
Okay.
Don't forget this. You give it back to me.
Yeah, sure.
But I need it tomorrow.
अभी इसमें क्या है?
हाँ,
ये पिएंगे हम।
already piएंगे।
यहाँ है पानी, आप जैसे तो कॉफी वगैरह है।
See, Shraddha here. There is a into, no? Okay, let's say this, then okay.
Okay.